All right, family. So my topic for you guys today is going to be the 12 ways to get out of the rut, right? To go ahead and shake off the rust, to shake off the dust, to shake off the cobwebs, and really step into the best version of you. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, so the first thing you got to go ahead and understand and write down is you've got to become fed up, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, success is going to take you tapping into your emotions. But here's the difference, okay? Some of you guys, you're afraid to fail. You're afraid of somebody not believing in you. You're afraid of losing some money in a trading account. I'm here to show you guys at the beginning of my journey, when nobody believed me, when I was blowing a couple of trades, when everybody was telling me this was never going to work, these were all the emotions that got me fed up to say, you know what? I want to make more money than $2 on Robinhood. I want to go ahead and make more money than $5 playing around with stocks. But I understood the only way that I could actually really learn the skill set is if I took this thing seriously and actually showed up every day with an intention to learn, an intention to take notes, an intention to ask questions and get answers. So where are you guys right now in your life? What are you driving? Where do you live? You know, is your family happy? Are your parents retired? If the answer is no, these are all the questions I was asking myself at the beginning. Okay, if I don't like where I'm at now, I need to get fed up with my results so I can actually go out and make a change. So that was it for me. I got tired of living out of my car. I got tired of being $30,000 in debt. I got tired of everybody telling me this was never going to work. So all of that was my fuel to go out, to stay up late, to wake up early, to drive across country to events where I didn't have money to pay for it, but I understood that value can end up paying me 10 times back later. Okay, so that's the first question you got to ask yourself. Am I fed up with where I'm at right now? When you finally answer yes, then you're going to take the necessary actions to actually go out and make a change. All right, number two, what is your why, right? We talk about it all the time. It sounds cliche. It sounds like, D, why do you always ask that? But I'm going to tell you right now, until you really figure out what that is, and it cannot be you, this is when you start to take things to another level, because you start to realize you might not get up in the morning for you. You might not eat healthy today for you. But how many of you guys have children on the call? Raise your hand. Okay. Boom. We've got a couple parents on the call. How many of you guys have loved grandparents that you guys want to go ahead and take care of, right? You want to go ahead and stop them from getting in a nursing home, stop them from living their best life. So guess what? You have the ability to go ahead and change that. That's your why. So that was me. My sister passed away 4 years ago from cancer. My grandparents currently right now is going through some serious heart surgeries. So that's my why. If I don't end up pulling through, they're not going to have the money to go ahead and pay for all those bills that keeps adding up as months go by. So I have to be the one to do it. That's what really fuels me. When most people don't want to keep moving, that's why I stay up later and get up early. So you've got to figure out what is your why. And here's the deal. It can't be you. Your why has to be something else that is different than you, because you're going to move for something when it's not just you. Number three, what do you want to define you? Okay. When you're all by yourself, what do you think people are talking behind your back? Are they saying this individual is very grateful? He's got a great personality. She's always working on herself. Or do you want to be the person that people remember you for being lazy, for not showing up, for starting something and always quitting? I never wanted to be known as that person. I wanted people to say, when they looked at me, the only thing they could say behind my back is like, damn, that kid's always working. He's always on the move. He's always growing. So same thing with yourself. What do you guys want to be remembered for? Not just in this industry, but inside of your life. You see, if you look at your headstone, you have 2 dates. You have the day that you were born and you have the day that you passed. But here's the most important piece of the headstone. You ready? It's that little dash. That little tiny dash symbolizes what you've actually been able to create in your whole life. So you're either going to have something that you're proud of that you've been able to have remembered, or you're going to go ahead and exist. So for all of you guys, my question for you today is, what is going to define you? What do you want to be remembered by? Your work ethic, your passion, your discipline, okay? The gratitude, the love that you go out and give to others every day. That's what I wanted. Number four, you've got to start telling the universe that you're ready. You got to let them know. If you don't have the belief to go out and tell the world how you feel and where it is that you're going, then the world's never going to show up in your favor. 11:11, paint your vision. So 11:11, this is a perfect time every single day to sit down at this time and write down what it is that you see yourself. Speak out loud your goals that's to come out into the future. There's a reason why they called words spelling, because the words that you speak cast spells. So if you're speaking positivity, growth, and value into your life, guess what you're going to attract? The exact same thing. But you see, it works the exact same thing with the opposite. Those who are always speaking about negativity, drama, their problems. You ever see that type of person who just seems like every day there's something else that's going wrong with them? They stub their toe, something's going on at work, they get in a fight with their girlfriend. You know that, drop a 7 tab. You got that person that's always complaining about something. It could be anything, but they always got something negative to say about something. So you're going to start to realize there's 2 types of people. Okay. You either believe that you live in a destructive world, right, of negativity, of lack, anxiety, depression, or you can be on the other side. You can live in a world of abundance, greatness, gratitude, blessings. So you have the choice to decide, but you've got to let the world know, what side of the equation are you on? Do you believe you can live an abundant life, or do you want to keep staying quiet, be lazy, be lackadaisical, and don't let anybody know what your plans are? That's easy. It's easy to be comfortable and do that. It takes strength. It takes courage to speak to the world of where you're going to go. It's not easy. Number 5, books and audios. Okay. You're going to realize there's never going to be a problem. There's never going to be an experience that you're going to go through that hasn't already been written down and experienced from somebody else that they put inside of a book. Okay. There's no disease. There's no problem. There's no circumstance that somebody has not already experienced that you can learn from them to actually cut the learning curve. Okay. So books and audios. Here's a couple books and audios that really changed the game for me at the beginning of my journey. Okay. The Power of Now, Ask and It Is Given, The 4 Agreements. Okay. The Magic of Thinking Big. These are all books that change the way I think. Building an Empire, The Compound Effect. Okay. Books, what it does is it creates a new reality. It creates a new perspective for you to now look at the world. A lot of things that I look at, I don't look at them the same because of the information that I've been able to learn. You see trading. Here's a perfect example. I'll give you a perfect example. Okay. Here's an example. Let's say, let's get out some money. Let's get out some money. Okay. So let's say, boom, a $20 bill. Okay. $20 bill. Some of you guys before used to see this as just a $20 bill, right? $20 bill. You crumple it, you can buy a couple different things, but here's what I started to learn. This same $20 bill, you can leverage this and multiply into 100, into 1,000, into 10,000, simply by learning skill sets. I don't know if you guys know this, but some broker accounts for HFX, you can start an account with $10. You can really start a broker account with $10. So imagine if you put $20 into an account, you multiplied it to 50, to 100, to 200, to 1,000. You literally just took what is known as a $20 bill and multiplied it to a 10x number. That's possible with trading. That's possible with doing what we do. So you've got to realize the things that you look at, some people look at the same things that you look at and they see it completely different. $500, I don't see $500 anymore. That could be 5,000 because I've learned how to leverage and multiply my money. So the same thing should be with you guys. When I look at this call and I see whether it's 5, 10, 50, 100, I don't see 5, 10, 50, or 100. I see 5,000, 100,000, 5 million, right? Because I'm able to see past what my eyes are actually showing me. And that's key. Okay. So books and audios, they're going to allow you to think much bigger, much faster, and give you the perception and the perspective that you actually need instead of the habits that you have right now. Number 6, you've got to cut out the fat out of your life. The people, places, and things that are not giving you any value or giving you anything that is conducive to growth, you got to cut it out. So for me, my friends at the beginning, everybody was negative. I had to lock myself in a room for 90 days and say, you know what? I've got to do this thing for myself. And eventually you guys are going to see why I was so serious about what it is that I'm doing. Okay. The places, where are the places that you guys are going out every week and every weekend that's not allowing you to grow? It could be you're hanging out with the same friends every week. It could be y'all are going out to the same clubs to see the same people to come back broke on Monday. I don't know what it is. Or you've got to take a step back and analyze and ask these questions. Do the people, do the places I'm hanging out with, do they add money in my pocket? Do they help me get back my time? Or are they draining my time? Or are they draining my energy? Okay. Great questions to ask. And now you've got to not just cut them out, but now you've got to replace them with things that are going to allow you to grow. So for me, instead of going out 5, 6 days a week, instead of listening to music, I started spending time with my mentor. I started listening to not Chris Brown, Les Brown. I stopped listening to Young Thug. I started listening to Holton Bugs. Some of y'all don't even know who those names are. Now it's time to start looking them up. These are individuals that are going to help you create success and not stay stagnant. Number 7, there's enough hate in the world. All right. Y'all can get on the news. You can go on social media. You could probably check your text messages right now. Anywhere that you want to look, you can find hate. It's very easy to find it. So you know what I realized? In a world full of hate, why not be the light? Why not be the one to shine, to show people that you can actually create a better version of yourself? But here's what you're going to notice. When you go out and you start creating a different routine, getting a better habit, getting a better self-image for yourself, you're going to inspire other people to do the same. And that's really important because it takes one candle to go out and light a million other candles. So think today, what are the habits? What are the skill sets? What are the ideas that you want to put into place, that you want to get better at, that you can go out and show the world? Because guess what? I'm telling you, people want to see you grow. You just got to be able to show them. So go out and show your love, show your gratitude, and people are going to become attracted to it. 4 more for you. You ready? Number 8, daily affirmations. Daily affirmations. If any of you guys have ever been to my house, you know this, okay? You can go in my backyard. You can go in my front. You can go in my kitchen. You can go in my room. You can go in my bathroom. You know what's crazy? I have affirmations everywhere because I understand hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You're going to have no evil inside of your life. So you've got to be able to make it a point in your house, wherever you guys live, wherever you guys go to every day. You've got to put affirmations everywhere. Whether I look at my phone, I look at the walls, I look at the ceiling, I see it all over my house. You've got to be able to prime your brain because here's the thing about belief. What you speak, what you see, and what you hear determines your success. So we've got to watch what you're thinking. We've got to watch what you're speaking. We've got to watch what you're hearing. The way you change what you're thinking is you actually change what you're seeing. So get your affirmations everywhere and make it a point to write them in the morning, write them at night, and watch how much things change. Matter of fact, y'all are like, D, you don't really do that, bro. Hold up. Let me show y'all. Hold up. Let me show y'all. Every morning when I wake up, right? It's dark in here. So we gotta get some light in here. Okay? Get some light. And guess what you see? Oh my goodness. I am so blessed and grateful that now I am unstoppable, creating momentum, fearless, bold, action taker, limitless, right? All of these, I write a new one every day, and that helps me get my brain right and primed to actually be focused on success and not be focused on what I'm in lack of. Okay, so that's big, major key. All right, I've got, where are we at? I got 3 more for you. 3 more. Number 9. 9 is going to be move your body. Gotta move. If y'all don't have a gym membership, if you guys have not hit any cardio, if you have not worked out in the past week, in the past month, let this be your sign that now is time to go ahead and get right. I'm going to tell you guys right now, you can have all the money, but if you can't spend it at 40, 50 years old, what is the point? I would rather not even have it. So health is wealth. And I'm going to tell you, if you can start to get disciplined with your body, that discipline is going to carry on to every aspect of your life. So treat it serious. You only got one tempo to live in. Number 11 is going to be meditation. All right. I'm going to be honest with you guys. At the beginning, it's probably going to be hard for you to meditate. It's probably going to be tough for you, right? Because when you first start, you sit down. It doesn't really matter what position you guys want to go in. If you want to get in the official legs crossed, fingers together. But the biggest thing I could tell you, you're going to start meditating. And at the beginning, you're going to have all of these thoughts. You're going to be like, yo, why am I doing this? I want to move. I got things to do. But it takes practice, okay? The more you do it, the better that you get. But I'm going to give you the exact same scenario with meditation and working out and why they go hand in hand together, okay? If you were to get off this call and try and meditate, your brain's probably going to be everywhere. You're going to be thinking 1,000 different thoughts. It's difficult for you because it's new, okay? Watch this. Let's say you haven't went to the gym in 3 months. You go to the gym today to go work out. The second that you start working out, guess what your brain tells you? Yo, I got other things to do. I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like being here. So it's the same mindset when you meditate because you cannot get your brain present and focus on something. So if you can learn to meditate, you're using the same brain technique as you are able to use that in every aspect of your life, whether that be the gym, relationships, eating healthy food. So guess what I'm able to do when I go in the gym? Okay. When I go pick up the weight, the old me used to say, I'm too tired, I'm ready to go home. The new me learned how to tap into my real thoughts and say, you know what? You've got an extra 5 left to go. That's what they mean by meditation, actually tapping into the deeper part of your mind, because it works in every aspect of your life. So meditation is huge. If you're not good at it, good. Just keep doing it. Practice. The more you do it, the better you get. Last but not least, number 12 is balance. Balance. Okay. I would be lying to you guys if I were to tell you there's real such thing as balance in life. There's not. There's no such thing as balance. You're not going to be able to balance perfectly out your family, your work, your health, and your business. That's not how it works. Okay. What I can tell you is you can put things on paper, right? These are your main pillars: your family, your work, your relationships. These are your main pillars. So you've got to figure out, what do I need to work on? What do I need to go ahead and apply more pressure on and give more time to? It could be your spouse. It could be your relationships. Could be your business. It could be your health. Yo, take a look at today. You know what? My health's kind of slacking. I need to go ahead and eat right today. So take an evaluation and look at every aspect of your life and see, yo, I'm doing great here, but you know what? I need to put a little bit more effort on my relationship with my wife. I need to put a little bit more effort on the foods that I'm eating and what I'm actually drinking. So take an evaluation test, see where you're at. And I'm telling you guys right now, these are 12 things that's going to absolutely help you guys get to the next level. But that's my training for you guys today. 12 causes for change to get out of a rut, to get the cobwebs off and go out and create the best version of yourself. If nobody told you today, you are powerful, you are a leader, you are chosen. I will see you guys at the top because the whole squad has come together.